Alright guys, time for another video. Start out with Mr. Walter Buck Leonard, also known as the Black Lou Gehrig. He played first base in the Negro League, the Mexican League, played for the Homestead Grays. Also batted .320 in the Negro League, .326 in the Mexican League. Led the Negro League in 1948 with a .391 batting average. In 1945, he had a .375 batting average, second only to Josh Gibson, who hit .393. He and Josh Gibson are the only two Negro League players to win multiple batting titles. His parents nicknamed him Buddy, but his younger brother couldn't pronounce it right, so he started calling him Bucky instead of Buddy, and so they just shortened it to Buck. That's how he got his nickname. He was once arrested for peeking through the fence to watch a segregated white man game. That's how much he loved baseball. In 1952, he was offered a spot to play in the major leagues, but he turned it down because he's 45 years old and he didn't want to embarrass himself or do anything to hamper the integration of baseball. Buck Leonard. Next, Mr. Judd Wilson, nicknamed Boojum. The reason he had that nickname is that's what his teammates said the ball sounded like when he hit line drives, and Boojum. Lifetime .352 batting average, played in the Negro League and the Cuban League, played for the Homestead Grays, the Philadelphia Stars, and the Baltimore Black Sox. Joined the military June 29th in 1918 and served in World War I. Satchel Paige said him and Chino Smith were the two toughest outs he ever faced. Loved to fight, and it was also said the minute that he seen an umpire, he became a maniac. He's buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. Judd Wilson. Next up, Jose Mendez. I had a great Cuban nickname. He played in the Cuban leagues and Negro League. El Diamante Negro, or the Black Diamond. I love that nickname. El Diamante Negro. Now you guys, I'm from Kentucky. Don't hate on me too bad for my pronunciation, but I'm trying. In 1908, the Cincinnati Reds visited Havana. He pitched against them 3 times. He ended up with a 2-0 record, a 0 ERA over 25 innings pitched. Gave up 8 hits, 0 runs, 3 walks, and 24 strikeouts. Over the next 6 years in Cuba, he went 15-6, 7-0, 11-2, 9-5, 1-4, and 10-0. He was a great pitcher in the Cuban League. There was a quote in 1913 by Ira Thomas, who was a catcher for the Philadelphia Athletics, who had visited Havana twice. He wrote the following about Mendez. He said, Mendez is a remarkable man, more than one big leaguer from the States has faced him and left the plate with a wholesome respect for the great Cuban star. It is not alone my opinion, but the opinion of many other players who have seen Mendez pitch, that he ranks among the best in the game. I do not think he's Walter Johnson's equal, but he's not far behind. He has terrific speed, great control, and he uses excellent judgment. He is a natural ball player, if there ever was one, and with his pitching, it is no wonder that the Cubans win games. At that, he is a remarkable pitcher, and if he were a white man, would command a good position on any major league club in the circuits. Jose Mendez. Next up, in this 1976 Shakey's Pizza, Mr. Oscar Charleston. Lifetime 364 batting average, the highest lifetime batting average in the Hall of Fame behind Ty Cobb. Had a 43-year career in baseball. Played in the Negro League and he spent 9 winters in the Cuban League. Played for the Homestead Grays, Pittsburgh Crawfords. Served 3 years in the U.S. Army. He lied at age 15 so he could enter the service. Won consecutive Triple Crowns in the Negro League and 3 total. Between 1915 and 1954, he played or managed for the following teams: the Indianapolis ABCs, the Lincoln Stars, the Chicago American Giants, the Detroit Stars, the St. Louis Giants, the Hilldale Club, the Homestead Grays, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Toledo Crawfords, the Philadelphia Stars, the Brooklyn Brown Dodgers, and the Indiana Clowns. Baseball writer Bill James ranks him as the 4th best player of all time, behind Babe Ruth, Honus Wagner, and Willie Mays. Some people say he was Willie Mays before Willie Mays was Willie Mays. John McGraw said, if Oscar Charleston isn't the best player in baseball, then I'm no judge of baseball talent. And you know how great of a manager John McGraw was. Oscar Charleston. And last but not least, James Thomas Cool Papa Bell. Lifetime 325 batting average. Played in the Mexican League, in the Negro League, and played in the Dominican Republic. Considered one of the fastest players to ever play the game. They said he was so fast that he could turn the light off and be in bed before it got dark. It was also rumored one time that he was so fast that he hit the ball up the middle one time and got hit by the ball while sliding in the second. So Cool Papa Bell was a great player here in this 1988 Hardee's Coca-Cola Classic card. Cool Papa Bell. Thanks, guys.